Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Garrett Spencer. How's everybody doing? I want to do this. Wanted to make this video. I'm talking about what my top five. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. My top 6 favorite boxing games. Hold up a second, y'all. Let me grab my phone. Yeah, I wanted to make this video on my top. Actually, I said 5. I meant to say 6. So I want to say my top 6 boxing games that I like, that I've liked and that I've played so far, like, you know, in my life, that I find one of the best boxing games. So first one I want to start off with. My first game I want to talk about. You guys see me playing this is George Foreman KO boxing. Now this game, George Foreman KO boxing, you can see George Foreman on the cover of it. Yeah, back when he was fighting, and look at them guns, boy. Tell you, but yeah, this is actually a pretty good game. This is better on the Genesis version versus the Super Nintendo version. Like, controllers are good on this game. Graphics, graphics are pretty decent. So is the gameplay. It's really similar to Super Punch Out on Super Nintendo. I like it. It's a pretty fun game. I beat the game like 2 times. Yeah, 2 times, so 2-time champion. You can call me if you want to, but yeah, I beat this game probably like 2 times, and I came undefeated in this game and won all 3 of the titles with George Foreman. But yeah, this is if you guys haven't played this game, definitely get this game, try it out. Try it on this version though, but it's pretty good. Like, I like it. It's fun. All right, and then my second boxing game. I'll have to do it on my phone. I have it on the this happens to be on the Super Nintendo. It's on my Super Nintendo Classic too, and we used to have this game. Game is, if you could see it, Super Punch Out on hold on, let me see if I could dim the light a little bit. Super Punch Out on the Super Nintendo. Now this game is definitely really good. Like, just like similar to George Foreman KO that I just showed you guys. You guys could do super punches on here, and you could also do super punches on the George Foreman KO as well. Like, depending on how many gloves you get in that game, that's how many super punches you are. But this game, the way you can super punch, like, you can super punch your opponent like 1 time, or if you press the button like really fast, you could like hit them with you could do combinations with the super punch. But this game, like I said, really pretty good graphics, good gameplay, and everything about it is it's nice. It's also a fun game. Probably one of the best boxing games in my eyes. I remember when I first played it, like I was a kid. Lost the first fight against the old guy they start you off with, but I started getting better though. It took me a while, but I started getting better. I can't remember how long it took me to beat the game and actually beat everybody, but eventually I did beat everybody though. And I would say the toughest guy on there, I would say the Rick and Nick Bruiser, the Bruiser brothers, were actually pretty tough in this game. And then it was all, yeah, they were those were like probably the 2 toughest fighters in this game. And like those are the ones you fight at the very end, and then after that you beat the game and you become the champion once you get to them and beat them. Those are like the 2 toughest fighters in that game. And who else did I find that was pretty tough? Super Macho Man was kind of tough, especially when he hit you with that spin punch. Like, you got to watch out for it. Like, duck a couple times, otherwise he's gonna get you. He was pretty tough. And then Mr. Sandman, yeah, he was pretty tough. There's Mr. Sandman, the black guy on the right hand side. So, but yeah, Super Punch Out. That's one of the best boxing games. That's my second one. All right, my third game. My third game. This one's on Sega Dreamcast and Ready to Rumble Boxing. Now, Ready to Rumble Boxing. This game was amazing. This game was amazing. Like amazing graphics, and on here the gameplay is pretty decent. Has a pretty decent amount of fighters. I remember just like yesterday when I was a kid. Me and my moms, we went to Toys R Us, and they had actually had this game on the Sega Dreamcast kiosk, and that's where I first played it. Of course I was Afro Thunder. I started playing by myself, because I believe I had seen this in the stores back when it was popular, when it was out. And I think this was the version I first seen. It was this version, I believe, but it looked like it was fun. I was impressed with the cover of it, but then I couldn't wait to play it. So when I played it, I found it to be pretty decent and pretty fun. And yeah, you could train your boxer and everything else on here. So yeah, but this one is actually a pretty good game, and it has a good theme song to it. It has a good theme song and a good intro as well. So this is definitely a boxing game you want to get if you guys haven't heard of it or played it, but definitely get it. And also this one's actually available on the N64 and PlayStation 1, but get this one. I would say get this one. This one is probably the better version, because I said the graphics, gameplay is better, movement, and that in the background and all that's pretty good. Kind of look like an arcade game in a way, and plus presented by Midway. Midway did their thing, y'all. All right, that was number 3. Number 4 is Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2. Now, Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2. When I actually first played this, I had actually gotten this game and actually played this back in 2014 when I first got my Dreamcast. Now, this wasn't my first game on Dreamcast, but this wasn't my first game I got on Dreamcast. But eventually I had got this game when I found out this was available. They had a Dreamcast version of this game, but this game is actually better because I'll tell you why. Graphic wise, movement, gameplay. There's more fighters on it. There's like 23 fighters on here, and you could unlock more new characters on here, especially like 5 special celebrities and whatnot. There's a party mode tournament on this game, new mini games, and this game, and you could do all kinds of stuff in this game, just like the first one, where you could, do career mode, train your boxer to get them stronger, faster, and better, and all of that. Like I said, this is one of the fun games. This is one of the fun games. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. I accidentally hit it. And then, as you can see in the back, you could unlock the greatest singer of all time, Michael Jackson. Now, my brother, he had this on his PlayStation 2 years ago. I didn't even get to play it though. Him and my other brother was playing it. And when I first seen that game, I'm like, oh, they have a part 2, and it looked really good. But as you can see on the cover, there's my main man, my boy Afro Thunder. He's like one of the best fighters in that game. He's like one of the best fighters in that game. And you could, and just like the first one, you could do like if you press some certain buttons. See, I never learned how to do it, but like if you get the whole word saying rumble, press the 2 buttons, and then I think you press X, or you press one of the bottom buttons, and then he like ready to, and it's like they're pumped up. It's like rumble, and then you could and I don't know how you do it because I never did it in this game, but like you could do all kinds of crazy punch. You could do all kinds of crazy punches in this game. It's like it's some kind of a special combination move, but I don't know how to do it though. But I never learned it. And somehow you could win by a KO by your opponent right out of the ring into the crowd. I'm like, wow. Or I think that was Rumble Man who did that. Yeah, like the last fighter. Yeah, you could also fight Michael Buffer too, but when you see him, he gets all he grows all big and strong. He's just like the Hulk. But this is a better game though than the first one in my eyes, because like there's like so much more, like the quality is so much better and everything. So, but definitely, if you guys haven't played this game, get this game. But start off with the first one though, and then get this game. This is one of the best fighting games. That's number 4. And then number 5 we got on the PlayStation 2, Fight Night Round 3. Now, Fight Night Round 3, I think this is better than Fight Night Round 2, because why? You know, the quality of this game is good, the graphics are good, the gameplay and the movement is good, and like the fighters and everybody in this game, it looks more, you know, this happens to be a little bit more of an upgrade than Round 2. Because like everybody looks real, the blood looks real, and then like when you knock your opponent out, it's like when you knock your opponent out in Round 2, they sound like zombies. They go like, ugh. But then this one, they just go down. I don't even think they make a sound. But this is one of the best boxing games. And then like once you get a knock, once you get to the point where you're about to knock him down, and before he goes all the way down, you have the opportunity real quick to get a few more hits on him as he goes down. So like if he's like falling down, you can like hurry up and hit him in the face a few times. You can hit out. Yeah, and who am I in this game? I'm Ali in this game. I only lost like one fight in this game, but I have a lot more wins in this game, so I only lost like one fight. Because I fought against a really tough dude. But yeah, this one is really good. This one is really good though. Yeah, you could yeah, this is one of the best ones. So if you guys don't have this game, get this game. It's good. Fight Night Round 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So wait a minute, hold up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, actually, this is 5. So this is this is my 5th one. My bad. 1, 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually, yes, this will be my top 6 boxing games. My bad. So the last one, is my sixth favorite boxing game is Knockout Kings 2002. Knockout Kings 2002. This one is also good. This one is also one of the best fighting games. Like I said, really good graphics, really good gameplay. Movement's good, gameplay's good, and the graphics are good. And like the sound effects of the punches are real and are really on point, and they sound real and good. And the way they start off in this game, like I said, like the way they have the camera in this game, it looks like they're actually running at you. But this game is also good. It's like when you fight in this game, like the movement, like the way this game was made, and like the way the camera is in this game, and the way they like after the bell, and after you two are like running at each other, you're running at your opponent, he's running at you. It's kind of like an arcade. It's also kind of like an arcade in a way. And it also reminds me of Creed too. When Creed was fighting Victor, and like Victor basically got his guard up and came right after Creed, went right after Creed, just that same movement, that same speed, and that same agility and everything. And it's kind of just like that in this game. And as you can see on here, the greatest heavyweight champion of the world, Ali. Now, I started off with Ali when I played this game. I was undefeated until I actually I actually fought Ali with myself as Ali. You know what I mean? Like, me fighting another me. And then I lost, but I lost by decision. I didn't get KO'd. But I started over in this game, and now I'm Butterbean. Now I chose Butterbean in this game. Because Butterbean, when I seen his fights though, man, that dude is a tough fighter, man. That dude is a tough fighter. Obviously strong, good technique, and definitely knows how to throw hands. Him and Ali though, but that's who I am now in this game. So this game is definitely a game you want to have, and I think this one's better than 2001. And they also have, and then like this is also similar to 2003 as well, because it kind of like runs the same way. And then my man Dr. J, like I said, I got this game basically after I seen Dr. J playing this, my man Dr. Josh when he was around playing this game, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this game. I gotta get this game. So, oh no, one other thing. Another thing about Fight Night Round 3 is like after the round is over and then you go to the corner, like, and like depending on how many hits you take and how many hits your opponent takes from you, you can sometimes they bleed bleed out of their nostrils or on their side of the cheeks, and then you could actually black their eye. You could actually black their eye in this game, and then you also get clean. You could actually get cleaned up, cut your eye open if it needs cut, or get yourself cleaned up. So, and then also like and the advantage in this game is like if you bruise your opponent's eye real bad enough, or he bruises your eye, and if you go for that bad eye, you could win the fight like that. So that's another thing I forgot to mention. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is my top 6 my top 6 boxing games. I'm sorry for the mix up. I thought it was 5, but I miscounted. So actually that would be my top 6 boxing games that I like so far and that I like playing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So y'all know what to do. Leave y'all's comments and thoughts down below. It's your boy Garrett Spencer. You guys take it easy. I'll see you guys next time. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all.